Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today for another update on my Polestar journey. Good news this week is that the car went in to the dealer and got a number of items crossed off the list, which I'll go over in a second. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's visited the website polestardriver.com, and especially to those who have submitted their trips. There have been a number of submissions so far. If you did not watch the last video, then let me give you a quick summary. If you visit the website at polestardriver.com, there you'll find this page and you'll be able to submit trip data for trips that you've done in your car, and we will put all that data together and come up with a set of numbers. So visit the website and click on submit your trip now to send us your trip data. So having a quick look at the numbers that have been submitted so far, we can see that we have data from 3 countries, 8 contributors so far, or should I say that's 8 people who put in a name/alias with their entry. There are 46 submissions altogether, covering 4,148 miles or 6,676 kilometers. Whenever you look at these reports, you will see the blue shaded numbers will always be in miles, and the orange/peach colored area will always be in kilometers. We'll review the February numbers in the first week of March. As I said earlier, my car this week went into the Volvo service center to look at a number of outstanding issues which we have logged. Here's the list of my current issues or my previous issues, depending on how you look at it. So I can tell you that on this visit, the first aid kit and the foam insert for jack have been supplied, so those are now with the car. The wheel brace is not supplied, and the service center told me that this was not a standard equipment, which is a bit odd because what's the use of having a jack when you have no way of getting the wheel off of the car? Wi-Fi not connecting. So as soon as I got home, I went into the Wi-Fi, removed the previous connection for my home Wi-Fi, and I've added it again, and it connected first time. So obviously the software update has resolved this issue, which is great news. The 4G being unreliable, I've only driven it from the service center back home now, and there was no issues. As a number of you have already stated on the different forums, it now shows LTE instead of 4G. I'll skip the speed cameras for now. In-car user manual shows blank pages, so that one has been resolved with the latest update. Unusable speed sign information, so this is the subject of at least 1 or 2 other videos on my channel. You can go and look at them. I can tell you that off of the motorway, the speed signs seem to be showing correctly nearly all the time. There was only 1 or 2 instances for a few seconds where it flashed a different number. But on the motorway, so coming down the M23 from the M25 down past Gatwick, it still shows 60 a lot of the time instead of 70. So that issue is not resolved. With regard to speed cameras missing from Google Maps, my car was with the service center for 3 days. They logged this issue with the Volvo technical. They came back and said try this. Then they came back the next day and said try that, but nothing's worked. And the final answer I've got from them is that this feature is not yet enabled, which is a bit odd because it was working when I received the car back in September and before it got its first update with the November release. So a couple of observations about the new version of the software. The one thing I've noticed immediately is that as soon as I jump in the car, the music starts playing from where it left off previously. The one thing I have noticed, which I I haven't registered as an issue before, but when using the ProPilot, the car used to stick a little bit too far to the left hand side of the lane for what was comfortable, particularly when you are overtaking some large lorries. And I tried this on the way home, and it looks like they've done some tweaks in that system, and the ProPilot actually sticks to the middle of the lane now, so it's a bit more comfortable when overtaking other cars and lorries. It appears in the previous update that they removed the option to turn on and off the phone charger just above the gear lever. I've been searching through the menus and I can't see that option coming back yet. So if you know that it is there and I'm just not seeing it, let me know where to find it and I'll take a look. Thanks for joining me again today. Really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and also if you would like, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you know when new videos are released. Send us your details on polestardriver.com and join the growing community collecting trip data so that we can look at how different situations affect the numbers. Thank you for watching today, and I'll leave you with some scenery of the car driving through the Surrey and Sussex countryside on the way home from the Volvo service centre.